14. Although it's not a hot day. Of course, the weather's always lovely in Skeg.
Maintenance man Dave Bedford heads up a local medieval reenactment society called the Knights of Scurbeck.
We're just a bunch of friends who get together several weekends a year to come and try and recreate life in the Middle Ages. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the awning. There's going to be, yeah, there should be room, shouldn't there?
Once a year, they create a medieval village in Skegness for the weekend.
In you go, up lighter. Oh, there we go.
And Dave hopes to tempt the tourists to leave the beach.
I want them to feel they've stepped back in time. Educate while entertaining. Have a laugh. But the clothes, the weapons and the armour are accurate, authentic medieval reproductions. Come on, you little blighter. Come on.
Dave's been doing this a decade.
I think that should work. It's a strange hobby to get started in. We started in much the same way as many of our members. We went at an event one day, didn't know there was anything going on. Saw a group doing this, thought that looks like fun. So we joined them.
He has his own medieval alter ego to keep the holidaymakers entertained.
There we go. Oh, good. It's all fixed. I play a character called Sir Brian of Scurbeck, who is a bit posh, a bit arrogant. He reckons he's earned the right to be so, and so he makes sure everybody knows it.
The highlight of the weekend for the tourists will hopefully be when the Knights have a knockout tournament.
You got a medieval name?
A newcomer 29-year-old Jamie,
just go with Ross, if that's OK.
Who joined the Knights of Scurbeck a year ago, is stepping into battle for the first time.
Ross of Skegness. This will be his first proper event as a combatant.
Arise, Sir Ross of Skeggy.
I've done training, but this will be my first sort of real taste of combat. So, yeah, I hope to put on a good show.
But these battle reenactments are not for the faint-hearted.
Yep, still ugly. I've got missing and broken teeth. These are from swords to the face. So, yeah, I've also had a black eye, I've had a sword go through my nose, had concussion.
Despite his battle scars, Dave's 10 years' experience means he's determined to impress the tourists.
I do have a bit of a reputation as current champion, tournament champion. And it is a friendly thing, because we're all Knights of Scurbeck, but we're still competitive.
Dave just needs the holidaymakers to now turn up on the day.
You're already in the holiday spirit, so come and see a bunch of nutters like us.
And just 3 miles down the road in Skeggy... Let's try that again, shall we?
Oh, Father, you've run out of puff.
Never mind, mate. Dave's hoping to tempt the tourists to join him for his medieval reenactment weekend.
Okay.
There are talks, tours and even combat training.
Like that.
Uh-oh.
To give the holidaymakers a taste of the Dark Ages.
Some of them thankfully feel like they've stepped back in time, which is perfect. A lot of them are excited because we're one of the groups that let them actually get up close and personal, try out the weapons and the armour. When you get really good with one of these, you can disarm him with that.
And if today is a success, it will hopefully mean more medieval events in the future.
Scurbeck!
No fear!
It's almost time for the main event. The Knights are preparing for the knockout battle.
The technical term is tanking up. going from normal human to a tank, walking tank.
And new knight Jamie, otherwise known as Sir Ross of Skegness,
Yeah, a little nervous is an understatement.
is gearing up for his first ever battle and hopefully impressing the crowd.
Yeah, so I'm still looking forward to it. It's going to be an experience for sure.
Right, okay.
Not a lot of people can say they do this in their spare time, you know.
They do not, Jamie. Any tips, Dave? Sorry, Sir Brian?
The only one I always try and remember is the nervous wee. Because when you get the armour on, it's not easy to go.
Did you hear that, Jamie?
Very It's very claustrophobic, that's the word I'm looking for.
Never mind. Checking the old whiteboard, it's time for the gang to get ready to rumble.
Welcome to the medieval tournament of Skegness! Gentlemen, are you ready? Sally away!
Now they need to make sure they put on a show for the holidaymakers. And not get hurt in the process. Back in the Dark Ages...
The weather's too old and we're too hot for this.
Sorry, Skegness. A decent crowd of holidaymakers has stepped back in time and come along to Dave's medieval tournament. Dave's won his first battle, but new knight Jamie's time in competition is coming to an end.
The winner, William Holmesby. Well done, well done.
I did my best, but oh well, there's always next year. I mean, if anything, I can put it down as a good workout, right?
Feel the burn, Jamie.
Are you ready?
Hang on.
Dave, aka Sir Brian, is stepping back into the fray for the final to see if he can retain his title as champion and give the holidaymakers a finale to remember.
Fight on!
This worthy opponent may be 10 years his junior, but Dave's not ready for the knacker's yard just yet. Even though his knackers have just taken a knock.
You missed both me legs.
Ouch! But even such a blow can't best Sir Brian.
You're right, Chris. Yeah, cool. Well done, mate. You okay? Yes,
Owing to the dirty tactics of Sir John Thomas there, we will give this one to Sir Brian.
Arise, Sir Brian, if you can.
Well, that went better than expected. Absolutely shattered, but at least my honour's intact.
Sir Brian is your winner today!
On the whole, I think it's been fabulous.
The event was really good. They were very entertaining, very funny, lots of action. It was great fun.
It was pretty good, to be honest. You know, it's definitely something you don't see every day.
It's interesting, really fascinating, isn't it, girls? Yes.
Sir Brian sends his regards.
It might not be the average day trip, but everyone's had a great time.
It's something most unusual for most people to see. I think people enjoyed it, at least I hope they did.